Hey, welcome back everyone, JayborinoPlays here. This is the Hammer of Dawn, custom campaign for Starcraft 2, created by EDHRIANO. We're heading into Mission 6, Last Remnant. Don't forget to save your game. I won't. I've gotten quite adept at quick saving very, very frequently. This map was actually the second bi-weekly testing thread, so I've actually played it, at least a previous version of it. I'm curious to see what has been changed, because I do know EDHRIANO has released a few new versions. Planet Midnight, Mobius secret base, 17 hours after Paradise Massacre. So we've been working with Cobra Command. I'm not sure why they're helping us yet. Wow, look at all that fancy equipment. If those Mobius donate half their funding, they can end world hunger. Quiet, I hear something. Over there, inside that cage. That looks like Kaiser. Sweet deal. Han, Kel, so glad to see you. Quick, let me out. Kaiser, stand back. Finally, those cobras. I'll bite their heads off. Is that them? Let me at them. No, Kaiser, wait. Do not hurt them. What? Are you insane? Do you not know what they did to us? To the colonists? Listen to me and trust me, Kaiser, please. For Jack and Aku. Fine, but you better explain yourself. So we meet again. Do you really think you can just betray me like that? My orders were simple. Get the girl to spill the Mobius hybrid facility location. Kill her and everyone else after, and you get to keep all the minerals you can harvest. But not only have you kept the minerals, you sold the girl to Mobius. We're mercenaries. We work for the highest bidder. It was never personal. When you killed my men and destroyed my ship, you just made it personal. The depths of Terran treachery and ego never stop to amaze me. Huh. No matter. In a way, I have to thank you and your men for leading me here. Now I get to kill you and the Mobius hybrid. 2 birds with 1 stone. I will give you 10 minutes to prepare. After that, there is no mercy. Oh dear. No one escapes the venom of the Cobra. Not even you, Mr. Former Client. So they worked for Stukov. Stukov sent them here to get the girl so that he could track down Mobius. A fairly good goal, if you ask me. Also, we've got a macro section. This is the first one of the whole campaign. Alexei Stukov is a human from Earth. He was the Vice Admiral of the UED Expeditionary Fleet. Modifications of Stukov, second only to modifications of the Primal Queen of Blades. Stukov's main goal is to hunt and destroy the remaining Mobius facilities and hybrid down to its last remnant. That's the name of the thing. Alright, so let's just focus on getting some SCVs out here. We've got 10 minutes, and in that 10 minutes, I want to be able to make perdition turrets and some factories with tanks. That's my goal here. So let's go ahead and throw down our tech lab, and we probably just want to get a bunker with some perdition turrets to wipe out the Ultralisk. If we can get building armor, that would be nice, but there really isn't a lot of money here, so we do have to be a little cognizant of that. Looks like we can pick this stuff up. We do have the 3 of our heroes here, which is nice. I'm kind of curious to know what's in here, so let's send a Marine in here and see how far he can go.
Open your mind.
Where does it hurt?
And let's move out of the base a little bit to see. Are you really that eager to die?
The rage.
No, not really. But I think we can kill this Ultralisk with no problem here. And we've got some extra money here. Oh, God. Oh, he's pissed. Oh, he's so mad. Yikes. Okay, so don't leave the base. Yeah, there's no way. So we're gonna restart here. I'm gonna skip the opening cinematic. I just wanted that mineral palette. Okay, so don't leave the base. Otherwise, it seems like the timer just ends. But that did give us, I think, a little bit of an idea of what to expect once we push out here against Stukov, or once the timer runs out, I should say. So let's skip this and get started and do this, and then just start getting some minerals. We're going to dismiss all the tips. Too much on gas for now. And let's go ahead and throw down our tech lab right away. And I want to get to tanks as soon as possible. One thing I wonder is if maybe we could just, once we start attacking Stukov, we could take his bases instead. Also, I never really took the time to look what was up here, so let's send a Marine over there again. And don't leave the base until the timer is up. Theoretically, that large attack of Queens and Ultralisks and Aberrations will attack into us. Once they're dead, then we push out and counterattack. That's my plan. I don't know how well it will work, but I think it's a good plan, and we'll see what happens. No orbital command, no planetary fortress. And the hope is, once we destroy the first hive, we'll be able to just take that base and secure the minerals, because, again, like I was saying, there's not a lot here. There was, like, maybe 1,100 on 5 patches. That's not a lot. Gas is going to be an issue as we move forward, because we only have 1 geyser, so I'm going to fully saturate it now, even though it seems like I don't necessarily need it. I'm going to go ahead and get 2 more Marines so that we can throw them into a bunker that I set up. And you, Mr. Marine, let's keep looking this way. Maybe if we're lucky, there's some minerals down here. But it looks like it's just the edge of the map. This is, I think, where we ended up coming in. So, from my understanding of the plot, Cobra Command is not a good person. I think we were meant to believe, like, oh, he seems like an okay guy because he was helping Mira and Kyra and, you know, helping us find Jack and Aku and Kaiser. But, really, in reality, they were hired by Alexei Stukov to help Stukov find this hybrid facility. That's good. From the perspective of StarCraft 2 as a whole, that is a good goal. But they betrayed him because there was a ton of money here, and then they sold the girl to Mobius, which I think is hilarious. So, after that, Stukov got pissed and destroyed their base, so they said, fuck you, we're going to help Mira and Kyra. So that's why they're helping us. So they're not really the most noble of people, but they're still here helping us. No siege tank upgrades. I'm going to build one and really just pray that we have the ability to make, or to siege, and that's just already researched, because if not, we're in trouble. We can get combat shields, concussive shells, and Stimpack. Enables Marauders to use the Stimpack ability. So our Marines already have it, and with our limited resources, I really can't say that Stimpack is going to be worth it. I will get concussive shells with the anticipation of Ultralisks coming in. That'll be nice. Just queue up as many tanks as we can for now. Let's get another supply depot to kind of stay ahead of the curve. You guys get inside the bunker. And I'll set up some... And between my heroes and those Marines in that bunker, we should be okay against Mutalisks, I hope. I'm going to need an engineering base so that I can get both building armor and perdition turrets. Building armor, a trash upgrade, but still great in single player. That's for sure. So we're just going to get as many siege tanks as we can make off of this amount of minerals. We've got 6 minutes, which should be enough time to finish the engineering bay, make 2 perdition turrets, and get building armor out, I think.
Complete.
Okay, set this up. We have concussive shells, but we have no marauders, so that was sort of a waste of money for this point. Let's queue up building armor. We can siege. I just sort of glossed over that point. We are able to siege, which is excellent. And then with our extra cash, let's go ahead and get a marauder and an extra marine. And then I would love to get combat shields. I don't really care about Marauder Stim, so I'm not going to waste the money now. If I have extra money later after I can take a base or 2, then we'll be in really, really good shape. So, pretty neat. An interesting and a good introduction to macro. Let's go ahead and send an SCV down here. We want to start getting 1 or 2 perdition turrets, maybe 2, maybe 1. I mean, we have enough time, and by the end of this, we'll probably be mostly mined out. I'm not going to go ahead and get any more SCVs. And maybe once we take another base, once we find another base, we could just, no, we can't. I was going to say we could just lift our command center and float it over to the next base, but it looks like we're going to have to make sure we stockpile at least 400 minerals and build a command center exactly where we want it, because if we don't build the command center where we want it, we can't float it there. That's interesting. I'm glad I just checked that, Because it would have been a shame to get further into this mission and then realize, oh, I can't float. That would be a big problem. All right, we are supply blocks, so let's go ahead and get more. I'd love to get more tanks, so that with the next 150 minerals that we get, we're going to get more tanks, and then it's going to be gas that we're not going to have enough of if we want more tanks. So once this supply depot's done, we can go ahead and get tanks, or we could just cancel these. That's not enough, actually, so let's just queue those back up. No problem. It looks like there was I saw Queens Aberrations. Queens aren't armored, are they? Queens are simply psionic.
Research.
All right, siege tank.
Upgrade.
In fact, I'll go ahead and get another depot just for the future. I'd love to get maybe infantry weapons. Let's get infantry weapons. That seems like it would be good. We've got all the upgrades that I could really want at this point. We're just going to keep getting Marines. And then between Cobra Command, Shadow Storm, you guys are Group 1, you guys are Group 2. So that's pretty much it. And then Baroness, we don't really have to worry as much about because of that medic kit. We can... I mean, she can heal herself, but now we can make our own medics, which is really, really, really nice. So I can't afford another tank right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and get another medic instead. And I think I'm going to go ahead and grab another barracks. And I'm doing this in anticipation of being able to produce more in the future, because right now we're just sort of... We've got like a mild holdout section, but other than that, we should be square. We've got +1 coming up. Can I even get +2? Because I can't... Oh, can I build an armory? I can make an armory, but that's too much gas, I think, to bother right now. Marauders, I noticed, don't even have the tooltip to stim. So I wonder what this... Maybe this... It's possible it's a slight bug that this tooltip for stim packs wouldn't work. Let's get more Marauders, actually. Let's cancel one of those and get another tank. Slowly but surely. Widow Mines might also be a good option. Again, right now, the big issue is gas. And then, how much is left? Not a lot. We probably want to just stockpile my money for now. Let's get one more depot. Let's get a tech lab here, and we are, I think we have a nice group set up for our defense for when Stukov comes. We're going to have a 5th tank coming out that'll probably finish just in time. Yeah, just in time for his attack. Then when we push out, I think we've got a nice group here. We just need Marines, and we need more Marines to defend us, primarily against Mutalisks, but with our heroes as well, that should be more than enough to defend against that. Let's go ahead and siege up. And I could go ahead and queue up infantry level 1 armor.
Upgrade.
I gotta make sure I save enough money. There is enough on these. Or I could get level 2. Oh, what do I want to do with this gas? I think I just want to get another tank, honestly. Let's just get another tank. Time to die. That portrait is broken. Not a big deal. Just pointing it out.
Out with it. Come on already.
Okay.
Better be good.
I'm waiting, buddy. Bring it.
Talk is cheap.
Okay, hit this with a Psionic Lash right away. Boosh. Got him. And I feel like that could have been a lot worse. There's another Ultralist there. Can we Psionic Lash him as well? I think I'm going to. Let's hit him with Psionic Lash. Let's grab 2 SCVs so that they can repair tanks. That was really risky. I should not have looked away. Okay, let's just keep inching forward and seeing what we can find. Well, there's a ramp here. Maybe I could possibly use this ramp to my advantage. I'm tanking with Cobra Commander, which I think is fine. If I have to, I'll use his Psi Shield. But what I'm going to do is hold out right here. And then let's go ahead and unsiege a bunch of these tanks. We're going to bring these SCVs as well, and then move on up. And then make Marines. Rally them. And then we're going to siege the tanks here, and then we're going to try to sneak up and around this ramp and see if we can use this to our advantage. Yeah, because it looks like they're going to keep attacking me, my main base, but that's okay. We've got stuff set up here.
Mineral field depleted.
Okay, and they have nothing that can see us up here, so I think we're square. Let's go ahead and unsiege the tanks and try to sneak them up here real quick. Oh, get up there. Oh, get up there. There's a random Ultralist that ended up moving up, so we got to make sure we clean out.
Base is under attack.
We got to make sure we clean out what's left here. Let's protect the tanks. Save that Marine? Barely. Okay, so then looks like we have more than enough money. This overseer here slightly bothers me, so I'm going to make a turret right here and kill it. Let's go ahead and get infantry armor. And then we're just going to siege down this base from the high ground.
Base is under attack.
They keep sending things in here, and they're like practically suiciding into my base, so this is really good for me. Let's go ahead and unsiege and move these fellas down and get rid of as much of this defense up here as we can. Okay, no problem. Oh, look, some minerals. Picking those up didn't trigger like a ton of enemies to come and kill me, luckily. And let's just get rid of these colonies. Are these sunken colonies? They are sunken colonies. That's great. We'll get rid of these, and then we're going to back up and go and try to kill that first hive. Okay, so let's take these units and move on down. SCVs, not you. Okay, so it looks like they're reinforcing a lot. Like, it looks like this Zerg base does rebuild a lot of their stuff. Let's just keep these tanks unsieged for now. We don't need to siege them until we get more in range of the hive. All right, siege up now, and we're going to get rid of these spine crawlers. You guys, we're going to just have you stuck on hold position. My base at home, I don't think is in any trouble, so let's just hang out. Queue up infantry weapons level 2. And more Marines and more Marauders. And then we're going to need... Let's get 2 more depots and then hold on to our money. With each hive we destroy, we significantly reduce the Zerg capability to replenish their troops. Good, good, good. Slowly but surely the creep will also recede. Alright, gotta get rid of these overseers too in case we need to frantically... cloak our heroes if they get in trouble or something.
Upgrade complete.
Unsiege... Oh, we lost 1 Marine there, not a big deal, but I got in range of that sunken colony. Those do 40 damage, not a joke, that's for sure. Okay, we've also got our SCVs down here. What I'd love to do is take this base and see where the Zerg are coming from and then move up our defense. So like this up here seems not necessary anymore, so let's salvage it and move all this. I'll move all this stuff down here. We're waiting for the creep to recede. It looks like there's a ramp here. Maybe what we're gonna want to do, let's see what's up this ramp first of all. Now might be a good time to save your game, Commander. Will do. Let's see if we can get this overseer. It's gone. Maybe I think what I'm going to want to do is make defense up here. We got our tanks holding out here. We've got a few units here defending them as well. We're going to wait for the creep to recede and then build our command center right there. And we don't want the command center... anywhere but exactly where it needs to be placed because it can't float. So you guys move to the front. Let's go ahead and get 2 more medics and then Marines and Marauders. That's all of my money, so now we have to go ahead and lay down our command center right here. This is getting set up. We're going to move like 2 tanks up there to defend our new bunker placement. And as long as I stay defended with my group right now, I prefer not to lose this bunker. We don't have enough money to really repair it, I'm realizing. I could cancel an upgrade or something if I need. Okay, and then let's move these tanks up here, and then eventually we'll get perdition turrets. I assume that there's going to be a hive over in this direction, but for right now, we're just going to stay well defended. Okay, great. And then we're going to take this group of stuff, and we're going to start pushing into the other Zerg base. We still have a real nice group here. Now, unfortunately, it looked like we couldn't quite hit anything else over there, but that's okay. Okay, so this is group 1.
Upgrade complete.
Tanks move on up. Gonna find a good place to put you. Let's cancel what we have left in those barracks. We don't need, I mean, it was like Marauders, wasn't it? We don't need more Marauders. We are mined out, so we can grab all these SCVs, come on down. We can get armor level 2 now as well. And then just start mining, and then we can get our second gas very, very, very soon. So let's move on in. We have another sunken colony. An aberration up there I don't really care about. So let's siege on up. We're just barely in range. We got Cobra Commander in front who's keeping track of any aberrations that come in. He'll be able to kill. Not kill, but he'll tank, I should say. We have this base totally saved unless for some reason they can get up on top of this area, but it doesn't seem like they'd be able to. We're going to leave this SCV here to auto-repair. Let's just keep inching in. We've got a spine crawler now as well. Let's just keep inching in with tanks. Good, good, good. I assume there's a hive back here. I don't know what this area would be here for if there wasn't another hive. I see an evolution chamber, so I assume we're going in the right direction. A base has got to be here. Okay. I don't even think this area, the area over there, has even been attacked again yet, so it's kind of funny that I spent so much. I spent a lot of money, not a lot of money, but I spent time and money, you know, getting it all set up, and I didn't really have to. Okay, and we are just, I think we're able at this point to just sort of go in with our bio ball. Okay, and this is not necessarily easy, I will say that, because the issue with it is that there's, what am I thinking? Oh, it's the limited resources. If you spend your money poorly and also don't realize that you can't, that you can't expand by lifting your command center, you might be in trouble. Okay, hit this. There we go. So now they are attacking, it looks like, with some Zerglings and Hydralisks based on those corpses. Okay, let's just move on up here. And we're square. And the fact that we have heroes in here, too, they're adding a lot of extra damage, which is nice. Okay, and then you guys mine. Good, good, good. And how are we doing on gas up here? This is going to be depleted soon. We can move them down. I'm going to queue up infantry weapons level 3. I can also get an armory. I don't know if I'll be able to get +3.
Upgrade complete.
So it seems like, based on the fact that we don't have a lot of cash, it's possible that upgrades really are the key here. Okay, so this is, again, my attacking force. We're square. And then we can abandon that other defense once we move forward. Looks like there's just some extra cash down here. I'm going to quick save. I've been quick save for a while. This is just the end. Okay, and there's another base here if I so choose to take it. And I'm thinking I choose nay. We will see. Okay, let's grab one perdition turret here, even though it's entirely unnecessary. We can't salvage the other ones, can we, now? That's not a normal ability. You know, now that I have the money, I'm going to get the stim pack just because I'm really curious to see if I'm able to actually use it on Marauders. Queue both of these up. I think we have more than enough money and units to just sort of keep this roll going. So I'm going to bring these tanks as well. And then we've got our bio group that's going to lead the charge as we move forward. And then we've got our tank group that's going to follow up and siege down any dangerous buildings. You don't need to be in that group, friend. Just lead with Cobra Commander. I don't see a reason. Alright, don't let that medic die. Oh, one thing I wanted to point out last mission that I didn't, that I think is actually really cool, is at the beginning section, they say, like, you could sneak past all this stuff if you want, if you choose to just sort of avoid everything. And the interesting thing about that is if you do choose to sneak by everything, you have to push through it with Kyra's group and Kyra and Mira's group later. So I think that's like a neat little tidbit when you think about, like, you actually are deciding, like, I can either kill these with these units now, or I can be selfish with them and then have to, but then I have to kill them with the other group later, which I don't know, it's a neat little, it's just neat. Okay. So we got random large groups of Zerglings coming in. Maybe a couple Firebats would have been prudent, especially because we're going to have 3-3, but honestly, I don't think it matters at this point. It looks like we're coming up on the end part of the map where we need to be. Is this the Zerg base? Not really sure. Yes, it is. Okay, great. What's up here, then? I have to go check. So I'm going to move the tanks up here and then siege them up at the top of the ramp. More minerals. It's nice that there's mineral pickups everywhere in case you absolutely need them. I have committed a large mistake. We're down to 3 tanks because of my foolishness. I should not have done that.
Upgrade complete.
Honestly, 3 tanks is probably all we need with this sizable group of units. Let's go ahead and siege up here.
Research complete.
They keep wanting to rebuild those overseers, understandably. I think you can actually avoid the sunken colony attempts because there's a long delay between when they when they start attacking and when they hit you. So I think you can barely dodge them. Okay, we're just going to siege this stuff down like usual. Wonderful. And let's move in with our bio group. Let's go ahead and stim with our Marines. Excellent. And my heroes seem fine, so I don't really care what else I lose at this point. We're very near the end. This is the hive right here. We've destroyed his army, but Stukov is nowhere to be found. Yeah, he's pissed. That's where he is. Running away with his tail between his legs, maybe. Don't talk shit about Stukov. Such a coward to think we used to call him boss. Cool, alright. Macro section done. Fools, have fun with my army while you still can. Let's see here. Warning. Rebooting the system will cause the power to be offline temporarily. Resulting gates and doors will be locked and unlocked unexpectedly. Equipment such as the Psi Disruptor and Hive Mind Emulator will be unusable. Do you wish to continue? Yes, no. Let's keep it simple. Get in, grab Jack and Aku, get out. Warning, system reboot imminent. Please wait further instructions. Hybrid chamber unlocked during system reboot. Biohazard contamination detected. Commencing emergency lockdown. Oh no, the gate. Damn, sink or swim now. So we're stuck inside with the hybrid. Ooh. Ooh, we've got Kaiser. Kaiser heals for 100 hit points and heals nearby friendly units for 50. An additional 50% of the amount healed regenerates over 15 seconds. Cool, cool, cool. So Kaiser and the whole thing with the number 1111, which we're not sure about what that is. These are all repeats of the previous tooltips, so let's set these all up. Kyra Han, Ben R, Annabelle is 3, Kaiser is 4, Mirakel is 5.
I'll take care of it.
Okay, so now that we have Kaiser, he can heal Mirakel. It's just his energy is going to be an issue, right? So I'm actually going to turn off Rapid Transfusion off of AutoCast right now, and let's just move forward. And you know what? I think I can just auto-attack through these. We just have to be mindful of Mirakel's energy. So I think we probably don't want to be using our abilities that much. I do like Snipe, 125 damage, 25 to biological. I don't think hybrid or biological. They're psionic. Though you can be biological and psionic, I'm pretty sure. So we have to destroy all 10 hybrids. No one's going to die, as usual. Find Jack and Aku. Keep our healers in the back, though keep in mind that Kaiser must be where they put those hybrids. Kaiser also has an attack, so that's great. So let's inch in here and see what this is. DNA signature detected. Subject 1111. Project name, Kaiser. Ah, so Kaiser may have been actually made by Mobius. What was that? Project Kaiser? Project Kaiser. What is Project Kaiser? I feel like it's sort of self-explanatory at this point. Please enter your level 5 password to access that information.
No problem.
Level 5 password? Well, what if we don't have a level 5 password?
Loud and clear. Waiting on you.
Access denied. Please contact Dr. Aku Kantik for further information.
Right.
Was Aku? Aku may have had a hand in creating Kaiser. In fact, it sounds like Aku might have been Mobius based on that conversation. Interesting. Looks like all of these chambers are where the hybrid were, and they have been since released. I like the look of this facility, though. I like the creep that's generated out of the tanks that have broken open with the hybrid. That's pretty neat. All right, Ben R. and Kyra, you're leading the charge. So when I played this game, or when I played this originally, I actually was unable to beat the boss. I failed each time I fought the boss because I wasn't used to these heroes. I am very used to them now. So I probably won't have an issue, but it was funny how when I play, like, I actually couldn't. And I reached out to EDHRIANO. I said, I'm sorry, I couldn't beat your map. The boss was too hard. But that's because you have 5 heroes here, all with different and unique abilities, with different and unique hotkeys. And I said, consider changing to QWER. And EDHRIANO is awesome because EDHRIANO said, you're right, I will do that. And so now you see all the abilities are some version of QWER, which is great. That's really, really, really nice. And the other maps were changed as well, so that's pretty nice. So now, people that might be coming into this and aren't used to these heroes can, at least use their abilities because the hotkeys are standardized, I suppose. No entry, huh? What is it they're trying to hide? Well, it is Mobius. Okay, so let's just keep going here. It is, again, it's really nice that Kaiser has an attack, so he can be a little more helpful than Mirakel. Mirakel, though, is just sort of an energy dump. Okay, lead with these 2. We got to be careful of those hybrid that do cleave damage. Okay, just keep looking. Can't get through here. I see another hybrid. We've got 3 of 10 already. Lead with Ben R. Lead with Mirakel. Ben R can get his shields back for free. They don't need to be healed, so that's very, very nice. And let's get going. These hybrid, I don't really think they don't do cleave damage. They just do a lot of damage, so. The armory, they all went down fighting. Cool, got some extra grenades, that's nice. We can't get through this door yet. So we have to come up and over to the right, and eventually find a way to open this door, I suppose. Or have we been down here? Oh, this was when we came in. This was during the cutscene, I think. Okay, lead with our 2 slightly beefier heroes. Now might be a good time to save your game. Done. I should have done that earlier, actually. It was funny, during the tooltip, remember I said, hey, I'll make sure to save my game, and then I didn't. I didn't save my game. Good on me, huh? Kaiser, get in there. Attack, buddy. He doesn't do a lot of damage, but it's still helpful. I think that right there, that flashed, was like, now might be a good time to save your game, I assume. And let's just keep roving around and looking for hybrid to kill. Hopefully there aren't any more behemoths. That thing was a little scary. No? Oh, God. Oh, this is bad. Oh, that's bad. Kaiser, just use Mend. That was totally worth the energy to save the energy on Mirakel instead. I see another hybrid in here. Let's just keep this up. There's actually, a restoration charge. That is lovely. I realized at the last second I won't be able to kill this hybrid with relative ease like all the other ones. Whoops. I should have just used a grenade or something because I have 6 of them. That's more than I could possibly need, so I should just start using them. I don't know why I'm being so careless. On the plus side, now I can not get killed by that goddamn by that goddamn perdition turret and take a ton of damage. Okay, looking good, looking good. Let's come down this time instead. I don't know, might as well explore all around this facility while we can. Okay, there's another hybrid there. So let's come up and through. I really like the look of this facility, though. It feels like a Mobius facility, which is cool. Another perdition turret. Let's not just stand right on top of it this time. Mirakel, why you do this? We gotta heal you up. And not quite enough. We'll give you another one. And you're pretty much at full health. That's fine. So let's continue. No. I knew that was there, too. I even knew that was there. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. There was also a restoration charge up in that other room, so gotta keep that in mind. And a restoration charge here as well. The infirmary. Perhaps there's something here we can use. Indeed. Let's use you on Mirakel. Creates restoration charges that restore life to all biological units in the vicinity when picked up. Heals up to 500 health points. Okay. Well, that was nice. And still just keep leading with these fellas. And it looks like the restoration charges reset. So what that means is we don't really have to use our energy. I mean, we do have to use our energy in it, to an extent. It looks like up here is where we need to go in the long run, so we'll make our way back there later. Mirakel, let's just back up and grab this so that I don't have to use energy. Wonderful. So I was reading about this, and this was when I played it the first time. So you can see how it emphasized all biological units. That includes, eventually there's a boss, and there's a restoration charge with the boss. And the boss gets healed when you pick up the restoration charge. So you only want to use the restoration charge when you really have to. Just do this. There we go. I don't want to risk Kyra dying again here. This looks locked. Go ahead and do this. And where to next? Probably down through here. And then I know that there was a hybrid up here that we could kill. And that's where we died because I was foolish. But let's just keep going down because, I mean, this is further away from the objective ultimately. So, lead with Kyra. And can we come? Yeah, there is one down here. Let's get on in here. Hello? There we go. Yep, and no cleave damage, so we can just kill this thing with an auto attack. Again, it's mostly because I want to save my energy. It's sort of like saving my energy for my damage-dealing heroes at the expense of Mira's energy, which honestly is not that bad of a trade-off, if you ask me. Let's see if there's anything else. No. Let's check over to the left. I assume there's going to be one in here, and then we have to backtrack all the way back. But either way, we're going to have to backtrack anyway because there was a locked door. Okay, get on in. Those perdition turrets are cleverly hidden. They're not going to ruin your day, but they are there just to make sure that you don't just casually waltz through the facility easily, I suppose. Okay, we can come through. We've done this. That's locked. We can grab the restoration charge simply for Mira's energy. And then we want to come all the way up here. So slowly but surely we'll make our way there. I do like this group, though. It's kind of a proverbial dream team, right? I mean, I like how we have the double healing, but also the fact that Kaiser can attack is very, very nice. Kaiser also, I mean, he's light, which is bad, but he does have 200 health, which is not bad. All right, lead with Kyra, as usual. I think she's our tankiest hero, though some may say Ben R is, only because Ben R can get his shields back without having to use energy to do it. Okay, here's that asshole that ruined my day earlier. Let's just use, I mean, we might as well just use our abilities here. Because there's a restoration charge. That was the last of them. But we still haven't found Jack and Aku.
Ready for pickup?
Where could they be? Indeed.
Picking up.
We haven't even gotten to the boss fight yet. Who knows? Inside the room with no entry sign, perhaps? This beacon, I can almost guarantee, is going to open that door. But I'm waiting for the... There we go.
No problem.
DNA signature detected. Subject 1111. Kaiser. Please enter password to begin further analysis. Now we have to walk all the way down here, which is where we came from, unfortunately. This again, but we don't know the password. Wait, let me try. The password is K4153R, which is Kaiser in leaked speak. Level 5 password confirmed. Welcome, Dr. Akukantic. What is Project Kaiser? Project Kaiser is... Of course. Of course we don't get the info. Stage 1, severing the connection with the swarm. Complete.
Loud and clear.
Stage 2, enhance the brain and speech function. Complete. Stage 3, develop fast healing ability by constantly... Complete. Stage 4, community interaction in progress. I really like the look of this custom Hydulus, though. He's real nice. All right, well, we finished the bonus objective. What is Project Kaiser?
Receiving.
Kaiser, are you okay? I am waiting to open the door. Let's just do it. That's fine.
Turbines to full.
We can reboot or reroute power to open the locked door.
Loud and clear. Inbound. Done and
Just
done.
open the door with no entry sign. Who knows what'll happen if we reboot again. So I didn't really go through this the optimal way, mostly because I didn't know the correct way to go. Already done, Captain. So I should have killed these two hybrid like I originally was going to, and then I would have made my way down through the facility, killed these, and then I would have been right by the button to open this. So, I mean, rather than backtracking twice, we had to backtrack 3 times. Ultimately, not that big of a deal. This seems like a boss fight. Let's move into the room and quick save right when it starts. At last, my algorithm and yours, the ultimate hybrid, finally complete. You already got what you want. Now keep your promise and let us go. Oh, my sweet dear Aku. And you believe everything I told you. What? You bastard. You never intended to let us go. You know too much, and you also have equal rights to claim as the creator. With you gone, all the credit, fame, and riches will be all mine. Warning, remote access rerouting power from hybrid chamber. System malfunction. Oh, that's cool. I like that setup with the emulator and the disruptor kind of wired into the stasis chamber. What? Who dares? No! Oh dear. This is the boss. Who am I? Where am I? Who are you? Confusion. Anger. Oh dear. Well. What are you waiting for? Run! Quick save, please. Get on in there. What can this thing do, first of all? Alright, turn on that. Snipe. Snipe. Oh god, grab this. That's gonna heal the boss, but it's totally worth it. He summons... Ah! That is so much damage. Good god. Alright, mend. Avoid that. It seems like he projects where he's gonna shoot those, which is nice. Okay, use mend. Move back. I've gotta grab one of these. I have to do it, even though it heals him. Quick save now. I think this is okay. Move Kaiser away. Keep sniping. Keep using this and use grenades. I missed with the grenades. Oh, that was this has gone actually really well. This has gone much better than my original playthrough, and let me tell you why. Because I didn't know any of these heroes. Now that I'm used to the heroes, Ben R is the key. I didn't use any of Ben R's abilities. So let's get into it. But that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad for a first attempt, and we did quick save relatively far into the fight. So I think I want to hit Ben R and throw Disintegrate on the boss pretty much as soon as possible. Or we just use his shield, which is probably also totally worth it. So let's just wait for the load, and I think I'm going to use shields pretty much right when they come up, and then we just got to make sure we're constantly sniping, constantly using plasma gun, and then using mend consistently with our buddy, with Kaiser. With our buddy. Our Hydralisk friend. Our good old buddy Hydralisk friend. Alright, there we go. And then, snipe. Back up. And, let's do this. And then do this. Alright, and then throw grenades. Do this. Mirakel, back up, back up, back up. Use group mend. Hit him with grenades. Okay, use shields right now so that we can focus on killing him, and we got him. Using the group shields along with the Kaiser Mend gives you that sustain you need for these high damage boss fights. Was that the last one? Looks like it. Whew. Very fast-paced boss fight. You ladies never stop to amaze me. The last hybrid of Mobius was supposed to be the ultimate hybrid in attack and defense, but because its birth was roughly interrupted, it can only use half of its true potential. Well, it's dead now. Sorry, Mobius.
You seek guidance?
Where you going, Ben R? Jack, I'm sorry. No need to explain anything, darling. I'm sure many people have a skeleton or two in their closet. Oh, Jack. I'm sure you two have a lot to talk about, but how about do it somewhere safe? We can't go home, Kyra. There are many Mobius facilities out there. Each with their own agenda and agents. If word got out, they would try to find Aku. What are you going to do? Live a life on the run? What about Kaiser? I can't go with you, Jack. Not after seeing what Aku did here. I can never look at Aku the same way again. Damn! Kaiser hitting back. Sorry to break such a heartfelt moment, Han, but about our deal. Very well, Commander. You've kept your words. We have our friends back. You can keep those minerals harvested from Paradise, and not a word of Cobra involvement to the authorities. And that concludes our deal. Pleasure doing business with you. So Cobra played this just right to just make as much cash as possible. Well, first things first. How are we supposed to leave without a ship? All right. Damn. Does that mean we have to walk all the way back? The location of the remaining of Amon's Void Army. Who would have thought that a backwater planet such as that one actually harbored such a vast void power? You have done well, Commander. You have done well. Damn! Cobra ain't just mercs. Is it Artanis again? It's always Artanis! He was behind the Cradle of Life, and he was behind the destruction of the final Mobius facility. Special thanks to all the people at SC2Mapster.com. I agree. SC2Mapster, it's a lovely place. And yeah, this is a great time to bring up the bi-weekly community testing exercise. Every 2 weeks, we put up a new map. Just sort of focus community testing efforts. You should head over there and try it out. Ah, that's me! The video playthrough isn't even released as I'm reading this right now, because I'm recording it as we speak. That was a very nice thank you. Thank you, EDHRIANO, for making these maps. Thank you to all map makers for the enjoyment that we get out of these, whether you play them or just watch me play them or watch someone else play them like Redler Red or Deltrin. Thank you for watching, and thank you for playing. I'll see you next time. Bye now.